idling in strange places, in different houses, wearing my parents' different faces, fighting separate courtroom cases, telephone lines intertwining with colored shoelaces, trying to survive the night, lugging my body to contrast and home bases. Firefights in the concrete jungle leaves a working man wasted. Taxation without representation, you're just a skid mark in society's dark basement. Policies need updating, corporate shells masquerading as the idols we've created. The debt bubble keeps inflating, while the famine encourages felony arraignments. Pissed off and jaded in a bucket full of crustaceans. Who's the real master of puppets if we're all being manipulated? Cheap malt liquor is what he tasted on the corner. He's the former political opponent that you once hated. What you see is what you get, pointed through murals in museums where compositions are considered outdated. Pry the pain away, we're regressing back to the dark ages. The sickness progresses in stages, infecting the fresh generations like buckshot stuffed in different gauges. Yet we trudge through the madness, we're resilient, the earth spinning on its axis, our people backwards. Neolithic caverns, the etched writing on the granite like bathroom stall graffiti littered in every washroom on the planet. No love on the clear net, just viruses, theories and bandits, forever riding the public transit, studying transient faces just to stand it. Human beings I'll never witness again, carrying the daily errands like the love from my parents and badges to display my multiple merits. Prepared my psyche for this different appearance. It's not about what you want or who you are, it's the midst of the interference.
Yeah, midst of the interference. Trust. I vacate through many vacant walls. Biggie Smalls, man, I was ready to die. Labyrinths were playing imagery in my mind. It was vivid like an act of occipital, but my shadow was keen on matching my time, demonstrating symmetry at a line to Mr. Doubt. He had plans that never coming out. Perhaps the reason for my sudden seclusion. He may have killed her pride, but alas, it wasn't the conclusion. History never prepared me for such an ultimatum. It almost bade him divine timing. It had him fighting a silver lining that he managed to grasp on and latch on. A constant battle, hence why I'm mixing the first and the third. Interference led a sudden demise being deferred.
He spoke of the sky.
Reoccurring conflicts in the midst of my turn. Word.
Balancing the weight of the world in 2 buckets. 9mm spray causes the ruckus while the NASDAQ continues to plummet. We eat 3 square dino nuggets to survive our dystopian hellscape with 4-wall mud huts. Spear chucking tax evader, chasing liquid turpentine with cigarette butts. It's blatant we're foraging luscious gardens for peanuts. Who cares about you when they're focused on a few? The righteous slip by, we pacing with sepia tone hues. That's why she only comes around when hell's at stake. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. How to lead a grown man astray. Another roach clip in the blunt tray. 4 seasons of disease, once again on bended knees, pleading for the collectors to stop coming my way. As American as a banana split Sunday, the wreaths laid on graves will inevitably to decay. We touch grass during April showers but seek shelter come May, twirling into our normalized shortcomings on a pedestal for display. Oh, come what may, this abyssal daily mundane for a cynical fisher masquerading as earthquakes in Taipei. Simple as spilled soy milk on a tea tray, my conscience super glued like a toupee. Death to thee, but not for me. Walking the yellow brick road with Dorothy, no companion Toto, Sam to Frodo. I seek truth solo, the rhythm's a pool, I'm playing Marco Polo. I get higher than biplane pirates, Porco Rosso. A virtuoso, the highest caliber skill for a consistent no-show. I'm too intrigued by city lights and candid photos, trading boxing blows with an alter ego. No chains for sunken veins, we've flown too close to the sun's molten glow. Radiation from fresh snow, breathing the toxic smog of metropolis, the vegetable garden stunted growth. Our time is ticking, firmly borrowed. The moment you let go, the current ensnares you in the undertow. It doesn't know friend from foe. The future is artificially intelligent rainbows. Your idols live on Skid Row. Our currency is an overabundance of ammo. Once an embryo, now making a cameo. Cross the River Jordan, entering the promised land to attack Jericho. Every broken man's manifesto, a foreshadow from teary eyes that overflow. Hollow roots exposed, Western medicine bestowed. Brain fog, spinning rooms, overwhelming symptoms of vertigo. Depression from being caught in limbo.
At the edge of the universe, 400 men and women are probing the immeasurable blackness of space.
Hey yo, automatic gun sounds terrorizing this gentrified town. The cradle of corporate hegemony solidified with gavel pounds. We slither alone, dragging our social identities and cellular phones. The Black Hawk lies side down. It's instinct to attempt survival even if you're just out and about messing around. This is for the poets of the underground. We eat, inhale, cough, sleep, get up only to spin around to that same ugly pen and paper taking up space year round. Dedicated to the written word like an English foxhound. Place your riddles to the rock on my burial mound. What does a mortal monster observe within a two-way mirror? Do they attempt to observe their own perceived reflections clearer? Or allow primal rage to bubble closer and nearer? My lizard brain feels inferior. Existence only gets weirder, infected with stress draining my interior. Constructing an ideological barrier, I'm a freshwater aircraft carrier. My psychedelic notion, supersonic like jet harriers. Wearing my mother's love, family loyal like terriers. More inspiration than merrier. Nothing on this entire planet is worth letting yourself succeed to anger. Music be my anchor. I said music be my anchor.
De rever amigos, o gesto, acho que fui feliz, tudo acho que fui feliz, tudo somado.
Winds of change never set my sails. Rain turns to hail and I'm always afraid to fail. Numb mind and body that's frail. The portrait behind the paint and hidden behind a single nail. We sit on the shore watching for killer whales. Our faces lit by campfire. We stand straight up telling tall tales. Facing felony charges with no bail. We're drawing off street life in the back of the county jail. My blood, sweat and tears shed down into the tribal soil. Stolen land, the winners writing history now. Smoke the foil. Black bodies struggle and toil like a car running without sufficient motor oil. I'm the egg that wasn't fully boiled. Omaha Beach, the sands lined with red stained white sheets. One foot in the grass, the other on the concrete. Receiving a little empathy is a treat. Tolerating undercooked meat, our heads bob and weave to off kilter beats.
Beats. Like my heart's been longing for more. I need a better, my lifestyle can't back out. Everything's been slated by the actions of right now. The L child, only man to be seen on my mom's side. My Alderman Solomon, why supervising through brown eyes. My down guys are 6 feet like they chillin' with doors, protected like Horus inside. And there is Seth, my aura is potent, grab a sword, watching every breath. It's a lore, and he's begotten by Ra. Wish I spoke to him to hear what he saw. Language barriers are nodded in awe, obey like the law, but a lasso was slighted when I lost sight of the plan. Reminiscent of a Luffy when it's cruising a jam. It's necessary that I get back where a boomerang land is. King Pen, BL Maxwell again.
BL Smooth and Maxwell 2024.
Our minds have to be silent some of the time. If we are really to have anything to think about except thoughts, there is a popular proverb.
They say it's held down within city limits. Grifted gimmicks, accused by grinning critics. Thrown to the wolves, counting the passing minutes. On a public bus, staring at blank transient faces within it. Season of the King's exhibit. Popeye scrounging for the last bit of spinach. Picket signs displayed for a room full of silent crickets. To be hated, lost in the mangrove thickets. Open world thoughts thrown in a whirl. A Queen Elizabeth hair twirl. Master of manipulation, thriving off sonic vibrations. A selfish shellfish without a pearl. A wedding with no flower girls. I'm weaker than I previously assumed. Knowledge is power, but it mostly fills me with gloom. Hollow like the forest of bamboo, toxic wild mushroom. Heavenly Father, I'm a future tomb. inspirations float away in smoke plumes, guidance from spirits in my room. Our people know only to consume, conditioned in mother's womb. No man is born with hate, pesticides don't help the flower bloom. Hide the scent of disdain with cheap perfume, mechanical firearms boom in the great jungles where the helpless loom. Teach my children they ain't immune to being distracted by a full moon. Exhume the cure's remains from its ripe cocoon. I seek mindful meditation, blasphemous medication, manifest passive-aggressive statements. Down in the corner, adult jungle gyms and slides, the same blocks where Martin Luther King's dreams died. South African apartheid, take the career part-time. Ate Sisyphus and conquering the incline. Oh, 'twas the night before another pagan holiday. I'm sick of panic-stricken nausea, inhaling blunt smoke bouquets. Blunt smoke bouquets. Maybe Hemingway wasn't earnest, and I'm not the worst person. And Nietzsche had emotions, turbulence in flight disturbs focus.
The streets look like the beach kids playing with rocks and seashells. These shells are thought every minute. At night I can't sleep well. Peace to the brothers who fell. We living in the world of hell. If I died, I wouldn't be able to tell. Wake up, 12 o'clock to shots. There's so much cops, and why do people still live ops? These kids like to let fireworks pop, but got no holiday to celebrate for. 1 minute there's a wave of people, next everybody on the floor. Cops kick down your door, can't find what they're looking for. The crushed rocks that kids crush dreams with. The angelic dust, the soda, the king you fiend with. It's all in the music, they're lying, a mask of fame. Used to be good, but now the game is the same. That's why I don't play it, I play words. F what you heard, we gave you something you'll never witnessed before. Get a whiff of these knowledgeable thoughts from a mind that's seen a lot. I'm watching the world go by. Pollution don't just block my nose, but it blocks my eyes from an unknown world that the pigs try to hide. Deflecting our minds with toxicating machines. When people take a glance at the real world, it doesn't mean a thing. So pay attention and listen to the words I speak with lyrical precision. Painting new pictures, giving you visions, speaking in visions, harass up visions. I got these suckers up like a circumcision. Brothers living by fake names, claiming some kind of fame. Shooting brothers living under the same name, but lyrically you came with no aim. High recoil, BMWL soil, put you in the pot to boil. While you drooling, I'm spitting infinite loads of ammunition. The words of the bullets mixed with the ink, the papers, the clip. Below the wisdom between the lines, I want your life from my suppressed mouth. The words shoot through the bore, put you to rest for the nevermore.
Constant thinking about our experiences, coding our experiences into words, into signs, into the symbols of thought, is a buzz that goes on day in and day out inside our heads, except when we're asleep. And as a result of that, we begin to live in a world increasingly divorced from reality.